So we've looked at multiplying using index laws, and we've seen that x to any power multiplied by x to any other power, you just add the powers. We've also seen that if we've got in brackets, like this, we just multiply the powers. What if we're dividing? So in this case, x to the power of 10 divided by x squared. What does that mean? Let's put it in fraction bar form. So you've got x to the power of 10 divided by x squared, which I can also write as x times x times x. There, I've got x times by itself 10 times on the numerator, and x multiplied by itself, x squared, on the denominator. Well, I actually can cancel some of these, because I'm multiplying by x on the numerator and the denominator, so I can divide the top and bottom by x. That gets rid of those. Well, I can do that again. Divide the top and bottom by x. So I'm just left with this, which is 8 lots of x multiplied by itself. So how could I have got that using just these powers? I could have subtracted. So in this case, x to the m divided by x to the n is xm minus n. Let's have a look at another example. So again, I could write it in this form if I wanted, which is a multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by a multiplied by a. And again, I can cancel, left with just a times a, which is a squared, which again is 5 subtract 3. This rule seems to work then. What about if we involve coefficients? Again, let's write it as a fraction. And I've got coefficient here and here. And again, we do the coefficients first. So 6 divided by 2, you do the coefficients as normal, and that is 3. And now we do x to the 5 divided by x to the 4, and we can cancel off the x's until we get x to the 1, which is just the same as x. So your answer here would be 3x. And we'll look at one final example. Now this at first might look completely overwhelming, but again, let's write it out in fraction form on top of each other. It just looks much nicer. I'm going to do this stage at a time. Coefficients first. 10 divided by 2, 5. X to the power of 11 divided by x to the power of 7. We subtract the indices x to the power of 4. Y cubed divided by y. Don't forget, there's a 1 there. Y cubed divided by y to the power of 1 is y squared. And that would be what you'd end up with. Have a go at the exercise.